E5. William Martineau stands in now. It's Suggs, Martineau, and Kostler. 2-0 Pioneers. And ball one to Martineau, who struck out earlier. Caprice Barella back out pitching for the Pioneers. One and two. So an error to start. That's why Suggs is at first base. Don't know why it says somebody on second. There we go. That's turned off now. Hope that you're still with us and that you refreshed and paid close attention to the instructions. Martineau fouls that off. Ooh, good pitch by Barella. 2-2. On the ground to second. Chance for a double play. There's one. The throw to first will not be in time. But Suggs is retired. All right, looks like we got the numbers slowly trickling back in. The internet was acting really weird here, so I just unplugged everything and reset it. 2-0 Pioneers. Mickey Kostler bunts it foul. Kostler fouled out in the third. Pioneers yesterday lost 29-0 to the Squeeze. Different story today. Caprice Barella has been really strong, spreading out hits and base runners. And in the bottom of the fourth, Sydney Lamont had a homer and Valerie Combs had an RBI double to put some runs up against one of the Pitcher of the Year contenders, Courtney Donahue. One, two. Yeah, we're getting people back. That's good. In case you're just now tuning in, the base runner is after an error and a fielder's choice here in the fifth inning. Foul ball. Over on the other field, bottom of the fifth there, 5-1 River Mocs over the Rodeo. Mocs trying to move up as Erica Beach is going to come out and check on Valerie Combs, who took that foul ball, I think, off the hand. Oh, it was off the knee? That's not fun at all. Combs will come back and get ready for the 1-2. On the ground, another chance for a double play, but instead, nobody out. Shea with the error. That's the second of the inning. And one of the issues that plagued the Nears has crept up here in the fifth. 2 on, 1 out. And in steps Liesl Osteen. Liesl yesterday was 2 for 5 with an RBI. Former UCLA Bruin has picked her new school. Not sure it's official yet. She'll take strike one. She did post? Okay, she's going to Ole Miss. Spoiler alert. So I will see her opening weekend of conference play. Oh, 1. Liesl this summer is hitting .423, 11 of 26, 7 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 5 runs. Oh, yeah, there you go. She's going to Oxford. Thanks to producer Gracie. Always producing the important things. Osteen out to center field and down. Martineau started to round third, went back, bases loaded. For the top of the order. On an 0-2 pitch, Liesl Osteen gets the base hit. First hit of the inning. Everything that happens in this inning is going to be unearned. Haley Dieter, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. Barella's gotten her twice. But Dieter is tied for the team lead in RBIs. One and one. New second baseman is Kennedy Shea. Maddie Baker still at first. 1 and 2. This will be quite something if Barella can get out of this jam. On the ground to second. Shea will throw home. There's the force. 2 outs. Martineau erased. Bases still loaded for the darn near impossible to get out in this series, Lisi St. Jean. She's 2 for 2 today. Nears have come in with a little swagger, a little extra juice today. After what happened on Tuesday. 0-2. One and 2. It's a good spot. Further outside, 2 and 2. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 2-2. That's a fair ball down the first base line. 2 runs will scored. Dieter stops at third. This game is tied. And they're going to challenge. We're going to take a look. So after review, it is officially a foul ball for Lacey St. Jean. When we were looking at the tape, it goes over the safety base. If it goes over first base, then we're talking about a fair ball, but it was over the safety base. So a foul ball, 2-2. Base is still loaded, still 2 outs. Barella. Outside, full count. Got her! Caprice Barella dances out of danger. The Squeeze can't capitalize on the bases loaded jam, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Nears up 2-0. Bottom 5, Nears trying to pull off, frankly, the upset of the summer. 2-11, 12th place in the FGCL, facing the 12-2 Squeeze, who are sitting in first. They have a new pitcher coming in for the Squeeze is Katie Becker, going to NC State from South Carolina, a 1.59 ERA, 3-0 record, 22 innings, 23 hits, 8 runs, 5 earned, 7 walks, 21 strikeouts. And her first pitch is low. Bailey Davis, the first batter. Ty and Barella right behind, 10-1-2. One and one. Courtney Donahue went 4 innings. 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. That's the first time I frankly can remember her giving up earned runs. It's been a minute. She's now got 4 she's allowed this year. Bailey Davis lined out to shorten the 3rd. But the Nears right now firmly believe. I gotta yell, 2-2. On the ground to short. Throw in plenty of time from Mickey Kostler. Kostler is the new shortstop for the Squeeze, moving over from second base. Lily St. Jean now in to play second. Osteen now in right field. Caitlin Ty with a hard foul ball. She's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout here today. One and one. I think they got our umpire. He's going to take a second. Smoked out to left field. This is going all the way to the fence. Good throw in, but that's a double. Caitlin Ty gets in on the hits. Nears with a runner in scoring position with one out here in the fifth. And in steps Caprice, who's pitching a gem and now trying to drive in a run. 0 for 2 with a foul out and a ground out. That got all the way back. That's a pass ball. Well, the stage is definitely set for Barella to get a third run in for the Pioneers. On the ground to short. Kostler hesitates. The throw to first is in time. A run scores. 3-0 Nears. It would be an unearned run right now for Becker. Here is Sydney Lamott. Be careful, 2 for 2 with a double and a solo homer. 3-0 Pioneers. Sydney Lamont from Burnsville, Minnesota. Rising junior for Green Bay. This on the ground and off of Lily St. Jean's glove. She did not move her feet like she needed to there. Base runner on for the Nears. And for Ella Dawson, who's 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, and a run. That does mean because it was an error, it will be an unearned run in this inning. And everything following is going to be unearned for Katie Becker. But they all count just the same. 1 and 1. The Squeeze this season, 12 and 2 with losses to the Queens and the Aquanauts at second and third place in the standings. Everybody else they've taken care of for the most part. Really without much issue. But the Nears have been doing everything right today. Over to second. There was no contact. That's back-to-back errors. Now can Maddie Baker deliver perhaps the kill shot? A walk and a strikeout today. That's back up the middle and past Kostler out to center field. Lamont is racing home. Good throw from Dieter, not in time. 4-0 Pioneers on the RBI from Maddie Baker. Four nothing. Jed Harrell fouls off the first pitch. Oh my. Did she go? I thought it was a straight up strike. 1-1. Popped up. St. Jean. Inning over. But it was not the inning the Squeeze needed. 2 unearned runs come in for the Pioneers. And we go to the 6th. 4-0. Nears trying to pull off the upset of the summer. All right, the Squeeze need runs. Taryn Massey back to the circle. That is not what they need. 1 gone. It's 3-4-5. Massey, Hickey, Massingale. And a Squeeze offense that has been unstoppable all summer has run into Caprice Barella today. Hickey to left. That's down. Her second hit. That's hit number 6 today for the Squeeze. And a 1-out base runner. So they look to pass the baton. Brooke Massingale's 0 for 2. Hubbard is going to come run for Hickey. And she's a threat to steal, so watch out. Maddie's got 4 swipes this summer. But Combs has thrown out a base stealer today. Strike 1 to Brooke Massingale. Hubbard has to dive back. Safe. Almost misread that dirt ball. Davis is now in at first, by the way, for the Pioneers. Lamont's over at third. Ty still at short. As Massengale loops it to center field. Hubbard is safe at second. Back-to-back singles. And good base running by Hubbard, because that was actually pretty close. Crescio is going to come run for Massengale. Lily St. Jean, who had 6 RBIs yesterday, gets her first at-bat today. Did she go? Yes. Lily from Villanova hitting .500, 18 of 36, 17 RBIs, a triple, 4 doubles, 14 runs. And again, yesterday was 3 for 5 with 6 RBIs and 4 runs scored. Combs is going to come have a word with St. Jean. See what Barella has in the bag. 1-1. Lily St. Jean over Ty's head. Hubbard holds, bases loaded, tying run coming to the plate. 3 straight singles. Great effort by Ty. But the opportunity has presented itself for Dylan Suggs. She's 0 for 2, a strikeout and an error. Chopped to short. Ty will make the play at first. A run scores. 2 gone. Tying run still at the plate, and it's Lillian Martineau, who's 0 for 2. Hard foul, 0-1. Ooh. I definitely got a car. That did not make a good sound. To hit the trunk of the truck, that'd be fine. Martineau, jam job to left, down. St. Jean is going to run for home. She scores. It's 4-3. Lillian Martineau brings in 2. Now the tying run in scoring position after the 2 RBI single advance by Martineau. Kostler's 0 for 2 with a foul out and a reach on error. Just when you think the squeeze might be running out of ideas, this offense is able to put something together, despite how well Caprice Barella is thrown. Insurance will be key. Mearsville of 789 due up in the bottom of the 6th. We're trying to make sure this game isn't tied. Ooh, 2-2. Martineau's speedy at second. But Barella is nails with the strikeout. Tying run left at second. The Squeeze do get 3. And Meniers will look for insurance up by a run. To the bottom of the 6th. And some changes coming for the Pioneers as Valerie Combs laces it all the way to center field. She's looking for another double, and she's got it. How about a 2-for-3 day for Valerie Combs? And Meniers start off the 6th with a runner in scoring position. Jet Harrell's going to come out and run for Combs. And here is Kennedy Shea. Shea, incoming freshman, going to Georgia Southern. First at bat of a day. She's been in the field a little bit. 6 of 28, 214 average, 5 RBIs, a homer, and 6 runs. Three and 0. Ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Shea. That's the 8th walk she's drawn this summer. 2 on, nobody out. And here's Haley Love. I got to think she's going to lay something down. From Georgia Highlands, looking for a new home. She tried. It was foul. Love 3 of 28 this summer. 5 runs scored. Feels like if you're the Nears, if you can add one more, that would carry so much weight. There's the bunt. Massey, good throw. Execution all the way around. 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now Bailey Davis is going to try and bring him home. Strike one. Davis is 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. The squeeze in the 7th will have Osteen, Dieter, St. Jean, 10-1-2. Davis. Stopped by Kostler. A run's going to score. That's an RBI infield single for Davis. 5-3. Yeah, good point by producer Gracie. Kostler made sure it was just one run coming in by getting there and holding it on the infield. But now the squeeze has got to limit the damage. The nears are so close. I got the top of the order coming up. Caitlin Ty, pop-out strikeout, and a double and a run. The double was off of Becker in the 5th. Runner goes. Stolen base for Davis. Squeeze have won 7 straight. Nears have lost 5 straight. Ty in the air to right. Osteen on the run. She got a good jump. No tag. 2 outs. It's a great read. Well played by Osteen in right field. And the throw would have been money. Now here's Caprice. Barella's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Slapped to third. The throw to first is in time. Man, what a rocket from Massey. Inning over. And now the Nears are 3 outs away. They do get 1 insurance run. We go to the 7th. The squeeze will try and battle back on the other side. Let's set the stage. 5-3 Pioneers. Top 7. It's Osteen, Dieter, and St. Jean, 10-1-2. Due up for the squeeze. Squeeze, winners of 7 in a row. Sitting at 12-2 in the league, first place. Pioneers, losers of 5 in a row, 2-11, 12th out of 12 in the FGCL. And yesterday, the squeeze won 29-0. But a different story today. Liesl Osteen singled her lone time up. strike. Barella's been exquisite. 6 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs. All have been earned. Just 1 walk. And a ton of strikeouts. 7 to be exact, and now ahead 1-2 on Osteen. The newest Ole Miss Rebel, Liesl Osteen. Trying to get the tying run to the plate. Fouled off. Osteen out to left. This is caught. 1 down. Gwen Hall was there for the first out. Over on the other field, the Mocs just beat the Rodeo. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow. Haley Dieter has had a tough day, 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop out, and a fielder's choice. Strike 1. Back up the middle and through. Good job by Dieter. Here comes the tying run. Lacey St. Jean is 2 for 3. She had a ball down the line, reversed on review that would have driven in 2 runs. Now trying to extend it in the 7th. Beautiful bunt. Barella's got it. The throw to first is not in time. Tying run on base. Here's Taryn Massey. She's 0 for 3. A couple strikeouts and a ground out. Called strike, inner half. That's a brilliant pitch. Ooh, did that hit her? She didn't swing, if that's, yeah, she did not swing. Bases loaded on the hit by pitch. So bases loaded, 1 out. Tying run in scoring position. Here's Reagan Hickey. Hickey, it ate up the shortstop and got out to center field. Lacey St. Jean rounds 3rd. She will tie this game at 5. A hot shot at tie that catapulted out to center field. And this is all square. So after a little discussion, a 3rd hit of a day for Reagan Hickey. Hubbard is coming in to run for her. This game is all tied up. And the go-ahead run is on second base for Brooke Massengale. Strike one. That's off the base and fair. Massey will come in to score. The squeeze has come back. Hubbard will cross. Brooke Massengale with the literal base hit. And it drives in 2 to make it 7-5 squeeze in the 7th. And 1 out, Lily St. Jean. Now time called. St. Jean singled and scored in the 6th. Hubbard coming in to score was so big. Strike one on St. Jean. Because if it were just 6-5, Sydney Lamont leads off the next inning for the Nears in the bottom of the 7th. At this point, all she can do is get him within 1. And there might still be more. Cresho's running on second. How about Brooke Massengale? A double off of third base. Well, the stats at this point are not going to show how well Caprice Burrell has thrown today. She's had a little bit of bad luck. A couple hits that just had eyes. She's thrown great. Right now, she's got to get 2 more outs and limit this damage. Ball 4. And do you think about it? Here comes Erica Beach. I wonder. So Baker's going to go to first. The new pitcher is going to be Bailey Davis. We'll tell you about her in just a moment as Barella exits. 7-5 squeeze. New pitcher is Bailey Davis. Dylan Suggs lines the first pitch she sees out to center. Crescio stops. St. Jean hightails it back to second. Base is loaded, 1 out. How about Dylan Suggs? Now 1 for 4 today. Bailey Davis, a 7.11 ERA. 0-2 record, 19 2/3 innings, 23 hits, 21 runs, 20 earned, 15 walks, and 13 strikeouts. And after some more discussion and checking the tape, producer Gracie and I have ruled it the Reagan Hickey play in E6. Martineau swings and misses. So it went back E6 on the Hickey play. It will be an RBI for Hickey. And then Lacey St. Jean came in to score on the throw. Then the 2 RBI double by Massingale. St. Jean's walk, a single by Suggs. Bases loaded for Lillian Martineau. Over to third. There's 1. The throw home won't get Crescio. 8-5 squeeze. Yeah, she's already out. An RBI fielder's choice for Martineau. So first and second, 2 outs. Mickey Kostler takes it for ball 1. She's 0 for 3. One and one. So Barella's line, 6 1/3, 13 hits. One and two, 8 runs, 7 earned. 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. That one loops away. That rolled back into fair territory. Lamott's throw is good, inning over. But the damage is very much done. A 5 spot when the squeeze was up against it to take an 8-5 lead. Nears, though, definitely not out of it. They'll have Sydney Lamott leading off the bottom of the 7th. Well, the Nears had him, but the Squeeze put up a 5 spot in the top of the 7th to grab an 8-5 lead, and now the heart of the order has got to pull something off against Katie Becker. They have reached base a good bit against the newest NC State Wolfpack. And they've got the right people. It's Lamont, Dawson, and Baker. Ball 1 to Sydney Lamont. If you're the Nears, you're just trying to get the tying run to the plate. That's it. Tying run to the plate, then all bets are off. Lamont is a double, a homer, and Rishon an error. She scored twice. Over to third, Massey, double clutch. Good throw, 1 away. Here's Ella Dawson, 1 for 3 with a run. Dawson out towards center. Dieter is there. 2 up, 2 down. Maddie Baker's had a good day. 1 for 2 with a walk, an RBI single, and a strikeout. Baker through the right side. Nears ain't done yet. 2-out base hit will bring up Jet Harrell. Jets 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts and a pop out. If Harrell can reach, that would mean the tying run would be on base, and it'd be, or I should say at the plate, and it'd be Valerie Combs, who's 2 for 3. Back to the back. Wild pitch. Harrell out to center field. Baker's going to come on home. Jets got an RBI single, and here comes the tying run. My. It's Valerie Combs, who's 2 for 3 with an RBI, 2 doubles. She reached on an error back in the 2nd. Strike 1. Combs this summer does not have a home run. 0-2. Cold strike 3. Katie Becker freezes her on 3 pitches. And the inevitable Squeeze come back to win at 8-6 and set up a chance to sweep tomorrow. An absolute heartbreaker for the Pioneers, who played their butts off today. Just a great performance, but some miscues late. And the Squeeze offense found a way to string hits together and get an 8-6 victory. Squeeze moved to 13-2 on the summer. The Nears dropped to 2-12. And that wraps up our coverage here today at Palmasola. Game 3's coming up tomorrow. Don't miss them. If they're anything like the ones we saw today, We're going to have a really, really good stretch of softball going into the 4th of July. For producer Gracie, I'm Gray Robertson. Thanks so much for watching with us as the Squeeze come back and win at 8-6. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow. We'll see you then here at Field 1 at Palmasola.